back to the show. Episode 2, Toes Gang, Toes Free Gang, that is. Peace to the earth, peace to everybody. If you're just waking up this morning, get up, do your little stretches, do a little stretching. You should be doing it for at least 30 minutes for beginners. Start off with 10 minutes. Just start off with 10 minutes. 10 minutes of just stretching. If you don't know how to stretch, get up, go to YouTube, type in morning stretches, and take it from there. Make sure you get you some nice spring water. Just start with any water for now. We'll figure out the rest later. Good morning to everybody. Good morning to my mom, my sister, my sisters and brothers. Tony BROWER, that's a beautiful woman, man. I love my mom. Aisha, Christy, Janae, Stanley, Lil Stan, and Lamar BROWER, man. My brothers and sisters, I love y'all. It's been a long, crazy journey for us, you know. We talk often. I like to call and bother y'all. I like to call in the morning and say something crazy to y'all, man. Y'all know how I do. I just gotta be me, you know. But I love y'all. I think about y'all every single day. How far we all have came. You know, everybody is successful in their own way. None of us has any prison stories or felony charges or misdemeanor charges. And I'm grateful for that. I'm definitely grateful for that. You know, I love y'all. Hope y'all doing good, man. My kids, Anaya, Shia, Kiaria, my babies. Tavon, what's up, boy? My son Tavon, what's up with you, boy? I can't forget about you, man. Come on now. Nevaeh, what's happening? You know, my kids, man. Y'all my kids for life, no matter what. Y'all stuck with me. Alex, what's happening? Kike, what's happening? You know, I love all y'all. Y'all always gonna be my kids, no matter what. No matter what y'all think, no matter what y'all, how y'all feel. No matter how y'all feel. So, you know, it is what it is. I hope y'all all having a good morning. Anaya, Ashaya, Kiaria, I love y'all so much. It's been crazy, the things we've been having to go through since y'all were born. Since y'all was born, man. Me and my kids' moms don't get along. Y'all know how that go. Y'all know how that go. That's a whole nother story. We're gonna be unfolding all of that. Haven't seen my kids in 2 years. Anaya and Kiaria, you know, I haven't seen them in 2 years. It's been hard. It's been crazy hard. My little daughters is one of them just turned 4 at the beginning of the month, and I didn't get a phone call. I can't make a phone call. I'm blocked on all social media. I have no idea where she's at. I have no idea what the address is. I have no idea even what state she's in. And my baby just turned 4. It's been difficult. It's been difficult. My baby, she looks just like me, acts just like me. She's sassy. I love my baby. She's having somewhat of a speech problem, which hurt. But then I had to realize that it runs in my family. My first daughter, Shia, she didn't start talking until she was about 3 or 4 too. And now she can't stop talking. But yeah, my daughter has a little speech problem. I'm not tripping, because once she get around me, we're gonna take care of all that. Because we're gonna elevate her frequency, elevate her mind, more teaching, more quality time with each other, just really getting to know each other, man, and just really getting her knowledge up, her knowledge and wisdom at an early age. That goes for all my daughters. Even when I talk to Ashaya, she already know. As soon as you see Dad, I'm on it. I'm telling you, we talking. I'm telling you what I went through. I'm telling you about the vicious streets and how don't nobody really care about you. I'm telling you how family can change. I'm telling you how friends will change in a second. Boom. Friends will change on you in a second. You know, one minute y'all cool, and the next he's trying to take your head off or trying to hate on you or just constantly just talking crazy, talking shit behind your back. It's crazy. So then we got on the female side, we got the women. You know, she's telling everybody you ain't shit. She's telling you everybody you're nothing. You're a coward or whatever. You know, just down talking. Always got some shit to talk behind your back. You know, it's what friends do. Switch up on you like this, boom. That's what friends do. It took me a long time to understand that. It took me a long time to really understand what a friendship can do, good or bad. And it's all about the caliber of people you're around. It's all about who you surround yourself with and their upbringing and their mindset. You know, you can really get around the wrong people and really find yourself in a dark situation from being around the wrong people. It's really true. It's really true. I didn't believe it either. I didn't believe hanging with a certain person could risk your life. I didn't believe hanging with a certain people could cost you your life and cost you your freedom. Freedom is life and life is freedom. I always say that. I always say that's something I preach. It's something that Total BROWER live by. You know how we do, man. You know how we do. So, me and my oldest daughter, we are very close. We are very close, no matter what we have been through, because we've been through it all. But happy birthday to my daughter, Kiaria, 4 years old now. Wow. All right, 4 years old is an important age. 4 years old is an important age. It's when a lot of development gonna come along. It's when a lot of you know, things gonna start to blossom. You know, so happy 4th birthday, baby. Daddy love you. We're gonna see each other soon. I'm not thinking positive. I'm not thinking negative at all. I'm not thinking negative at all, because I know I'm the creator of my reality. I'm manifesting my daughters being back in my life. I'm manifesting, because ain't nothing gonna stop. I'm still gonna be doing videos. I'm still gonna be doing everything I do now. You know, but it's gonna be more about them and teaching them and showing them success, showing them a real black man, real black king, real black God. God is within, you are God. Peace, God, peace, earth. Most High, the Creator, we love you, man. Thank you. Yeah. My baby turned 4. You know, we would have went crazy. We would have went crazy. Go to the store and get whatever you want. Go, we can go back to my video blogs of when we was younger, and me and my daughter Ashaya and Anaya were going shopping. I was just handing them wads of money, like, here, boom, here, just go crazy, because I wanted them to understand and get the feeling of when a man, well, their dad has taken care of them and given them money and showing them love and just showing them appreciation and just taking them shopping. I think I wanted to show them that, so when they grow up and a man try to get them out there, you know, because men will pull up and flash a wad of money, like, here, baby, here you go. That turns on a lot of women. And it also can send women down the wrong path, because they don't know how this guy that got this money, they don't know what he had to do to get the money. So they're just like going off the look, like, damn, dog got money. I want to show my daughter, her dad giving her money. So when a dude does it, it's nothing. She like, my dad done came up, boy. No, my daddy is, boy. My dad came through and put racks in my hand. Stop playing with me. The money don't mean nothing. What's your personality like? What are you into? You know what I'm saying? What are you into, young man? Don't bring no trash to my house. He ain't got no goals. He don't work. What does he do? What's his purpose? What's your purpose? You know? What is your purpose in life is what you gotta ask yourself. So that's why, you know, when I take my kids shopping, we just go crazy. But that don't mean you getting spoiled all the time too, because you gonna work. Oh, you gonna work messing with daddy. Please believe that. I'm not giving nothing for free. You're gonna have to do push-ups, sit-ups. You're gonna have to do a lot when you're around me, young lady. I'm not even having it. Majority of your time will be learning different karates, learning different methods. You know what I'm saying? Just learning different things. You know? Just really learning who you are is what it's about. And that's all we're gonna do. But you're gonna work. You're gonna work every day of your life, every second, messing with that. And then you're gonna be rewarded in the right manner. You just can't give them the world. You just can't give them everything. You know what I'm saying? You can't give them everything. You gotta make them work for it. You know, even growing up, my cousins, I seen a lot of my cousins get spoiled by their parents, and it just went down the wrong. It just went horribly wrong. The respect wasn't there. They never really had to work for nothing. They didn't know what having calluses on your hand. That's how you can see if a man been working. Y'all see them calluses on there. He ain't got no calluses on them hands. He ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing no hard work. And that ain't good. Every man should experience some type of form of hard work on a daily basis. Every day. You should be working hard at something. And peace to my nerds. Peace to my geniuses and all that sit on the computer all day and hack and do all that extra stuff. And, you know, really good with the computer programming and whatnot. Peace to them, because, you know, I ain't talking about y'all. But y'all should be doing some type of hard work too. Whether it's in the gym, hobbies around the house, even cleaning the house, going crazy. Calluses. I got big calluses. Wow. I gotta get them off of there. But that's how you determine if you're a hard-working man or not. Physical hard work. Every man should experience it. Every man. Alpha mode over here. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's my call, baby. Shout out to all my brothers who've been there for me lately too, man. There's so many to name. I'm gonna have to write it down. But happy birthday to my baby, Kiaria Brower. Kiaria Brower. That Brower name is powerful. Then we got my baby Moo, my boo-boo Moo, second to the oldest. She gonna be 8 in November. That's my baby, man. That's my boo-boo right there. All my kids, I love y'all equally too. We're gonna just get that out the way. Moo, Anaya, I love you, baby. Daddy love you, he miss you. Proud of you, you're so strong. You look just like me. That's all my kids is my spitting image is crazy. All of them acting all my kids act exactly like how I act. All my kids act exactly how I act. I'm giving it to y'all raw. I'm not cutting none of this. It's all just raw. It's all raw. That might get chopped out though. All my kids is my spitting image is crazy because I'm watching a timeline in their life and they're doing exactly what I was doing, exactly the same year and everything. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. So, you know, shout out to my daughters. I love y'all. You know, Anaya, you getting big, baby. You getting big. She top of her class like I was. She top of everything, man. She on top of it. She doing the gymnastics. You know, my baby can sing, dance. Last time we talked, we was doing cartwheels. It's crazy because she started out exactly how I did with the cartwheels. It's crazy because I was never able to backflip, but I definitely was cartwheeling. You feel me? It's funny because I didn't even know what I was, for the last day, because it was 2 days ago I did my first episode. This is my second episode. Shout out to everybody who tuning in. I love y'all. Make sure y'all share this. Make sure y'all share it. It's free to share. It don't cost nothing to share this video. You know, somebody out there missing their kids, some dads and moms, you know what I'm saying, but mostly dads ain't able to see their kids. The baby mama's playing games. They don't know how to communicate with their kids. Y'all got to start making some videos, man. Y'all got to start making some videos, for real. Y'all got to start making some videos of y'all talking to y'all kids, man, because they tuning in. Facebook and YouTube is too powerful, bro. Too powerful. They are tuning in. They wondering, man. They know your last name, boy. Your last name is hopefully their last name. You feel me? They tuning in, they watching, man. Start commenting through the videos. Start commenting through the videos. You know what I'm saying? Talking to them. I be talking to my kids, man. We going shopping too. Then y'all gonna give me 100 push-ups after I do it. Get y'all a bunch of gifts. I'm making them work for it. You feel me? Like I had to work for mine. Barber chair over there looking so beautiful. Look at that barber chair, boy. That thing, I love you. I love you, baby. But yeah, Anaya, keep doing your thing, baby. It was so beautiful, man. My daughter that talked to me, she said, Dad, I'm staying strong like you told me to. Y'all see me breaking down on the videos, crying, because I would get the drop on the address, you know, because I got connections like that. I would get the drop on the address where the area was at, and I was calling the police department and at what state they were in, and I was telling them like, yo, I ain't seen my kids. I need y'all to do a welfare check on this address. You know what I'm saying? I'm staying on mine. I'd have been to court, lawyers, everything. You know what I'm saying? But some people just know how to play the system real good. They cold. They cold with that system. I'm not a system type of person, you know, been in the streets all my life and just really in the streets just day in and day out. I missed out on a lot of opportunities and I wasn't around the right people in the streets, you know what I'm saying? And I missed out on a lot of game. That's why I'm gonna put y'all up on it so y'all don't have to go through what I went through. Trying to find yourself and trying to really get out here and see what you're good at. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Total Barber Podcast, man. I love y'all, man. What's happening? Michigan for life, man. Michigan and Wisconsin right now. We get ready to branch out. Ain't no telling what God gonna take me. Ain't no telling where God gonna take me. Oh, y'all like that? Let me see what I do. I said, I love you, girl. If you just come on back, I will never, ever hear. Oh, it's just fun. Hey, man, this is just, you know, I'm just having fun. I'm having fun, man. But, yeah, man, Anaya, Daddy love you. I know you probably seen the videos on YouTube. There's way more to come, you know. Y'all, all y'all gonna be something great. All y'all gonna be something great. I see a great, bright future for y'all. If I felt like my kids had a dark path ahead of them, I gotta do what it takes as a man to make sure nothing happens. I gotta do what it takes as a man to make sure they see the, because you're coming from the darkness, that they see the light in the tunnel. But they see the light ahead of them. And but embrace the darkness because that's where you came from. You know, before it was light, it was dark. So you gotta embrace both sides, but really embrace that darkness so you can understand it. Really embrace that darkness so you can come up out of it. A lot of people be scared of that darkness. I was too, but when you close your eyes, what do you see? You see darkness. Learn to embrace it, learn to understand it, learn to love it. So my kids, I love y'all, man. To my babies, My younger ones, I couldn't even watch a cartoon when y'all first left out of my life. I couldn't, just seeing other kids, just seeing little girls with their dads, it still hurts me now a little bit because I've got so much stronger. But in the beginning, man, look at here. Look at here, look at here, boy. That shit was so hard, man. That shit was so hard, boy. I don't even know. I'd be out just doing what I do and I see a kid with a dad, or I just hear a little girl start talking and I just instantly bust out crying. It used to hurt so bad, my heart just used to break, you know what I'm saying? Because I had 2 baby girls and we was like this before they were forced out of my life. You know what I'm saying? She used to always say too, your ass getting another relationship, homeboy, you ain't gonna never see your kids again. We out. I'm like, what? Like, yeah, you know how you be like, yeah, right, she wouldn't do that. Like, who would do something like that? You know what I'm saying? Who would do something like that? We wasn't getting along. I was still young-minded. You know what I'm saying? So much trauma was in my life from the shit we was going through. You know, it was just crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy. We was going through so much. Yeah, we was going through so much. It was ridiculous. And it just sent me in a spiral. Sent me in a long, crazy spiral. It sent me, I don't know what I was even thinking about because I had so many people in my ear at once. This is the first time in my life where I was able to think for myself, you know, just really able to have my own brain, you know what I'm saying, my own thoughts, instead of somebody in my ear every 10 seconds telling me what I should be and what I should do. I had somebody in my ear every second talking about what I should be and what I should do, but it wasn't the right people. They had they didn't have my best interests. They didn't have my best interests. To them, because I didn't have the money, I was nothing. It was to them because I didn't have what they thought I should have. I was nothing, and they treated me less than what I was, and lesser, made me doubt myself and making me lose myself. Not really ever supporting me, never sharing my music, never. It's funny because at the age of 40, my guy pulled up, because I be so done with this music. 20 years in the game and not making a fucking dime. I didn't make nothing in 20 years off music, and I've been the hottest. You listen to some of my music, you be like, this dude got it. He got it. He had been having it. I started late, started when I was 24. And I went everywhere with the music, most places. I didn't go everywhere, but I went enough places. But just wasn't, you know, Facebook was just coming out. It just wasn't the right time. It wasn't the right time for me. You know what I'm saying? I was so cheap. I was so cheap with the music. That's why I be sitting back watching these artists now go nowhere. Now they getting older and it still ain't sinking in. Bro, you're not gonna make it. Fall back now. Fall back now and get a job, bro, because you're not going nowhere. I was the hottest from here to Wisconsin. I was the hottest in Wisconsin for so long, under big label names. I was the hottest. I had it all. I had the buzz. I didn't have the views because I had the streets. Back then, when I was coming out, the streets was, you know, it's the Jeezy era. You know what I'm saying? Jeezy and Gucci, beginning of their era. So it wasn't no internet. Internet was just coming out. Internet, it came out probably like 4 years after I started rapping with Soulja Boy. And there wasn't no internet. We didn't have, it was all streets. It was all gossip. It was all how you know, I remember just, first it took me so long to learn how to rap. I couldn't rap for nothing. 24 years old. I remember because I fell in love with music, man. My boy Two-Face. Shout out to Two-Face, man. What's happening, my boy? L. Hey, what's up, boy? LJ, man. Love you, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talked in a minute. We talk on spurts. I miss our relationship, boy. I wouldn't even be who I am if it wasn't for you, brother. I wouldn't even be who I am. I wouldn't be who I am. Everything you taught me, I still use it to this day. You taught me a lot, man. You taught me a lot, brother. It's funny how life is and the places you go that you never thought you would have went. It's crazy. It's crazy where you end up in life. That's why you gotta take pictures. You gotta take pictures, man. You gotta really hone in, lock in, you know. You gotta really hone in and lock in and put your best foot forward. Put your best foot forward, man, and just trust in God. Trust in God, brothers. You know, trust in God, man, and ask him for direction. Tell him, this is what I do. I say, put the footsteps down, and I'm gonna follow. Put them footsteps down, and I'm gonna follow. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody, man. I started rapping later in my life. I couldn't get it for nothing, man. I met my boy Face up in Minnesota. We're gonna go through that whole story. Met him in Minnesota. He was in love with music. He was one of the coolest beat makers to this day I ever heard in my life. I remember sitting in we're gonna say college dorm because it was really Job Corps. We're gonna call it college dorms though because it was like a college. It was a college experience for me. The closest I ever got. The closest I ever got to college was Job Corps. Shout out to my boys and my girls in Job Corps, Hubert H. Humphrey, Triple H, Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota, Job Corps family. Best years of my life still. Learned everything I know. Learned how to be a barber. Learned how to be a stand-up man. Learned how to hold a job down. If you young and you are lost right now, you don't have a sense of direction, and you're really trying to figure out who you are, and I'm talking from the ages of what? I think it was 18 to, it might have been 20 or 21. It was 18 to like 25 or 28. One of those. And I always said if I ever fell off, I was gonna go back to Job Corps and get back on. But I never did. I never fell off, thank God. My Job Corps family, man, I love y'all. We did all came, we pretty much, we still somewhat keep in touch with each other. It's been a long road since then. We here now. This all came from Job Corps, man. Shout out to my boy Chilla Patella, back in Muskegon, Michigan. Shout out to my cousin JT, my cousin Donnie, and my other cousin Jared, and my cousin Duck. I love y'all. Quentin, what up, boy? What it do, Q? What's the dilly, yo? Just talked to you the other day, man. Love you, my boy. Love you, man. Shout out to all my cousins I talk to on a daily basis. I love y'all. Yeah. Didn't really know how to rap. Tried to hone in on it. I remember all of us being in the college dorm. And everybody trying to rap and nobody can do it. I would go in there with the pen and paper and be like, yeah, man, I couldn't even deliver at all. Deno, what up, boy? I ain't forgot about you, man. Deno, what's the deal? Wayne Wiz, what's up, boy? What's the deal, man? That's my boy, man. Met him in barber school in Minnesota and in northeast Minneapolis. Met him over there. And we was locked in. We was locked in, boy. We was locked in hard, man. I love you, my boy. Hope everything good with you, man. I remember being in Job Corps and being in the dorms And my brother Two-Face would put the beat on, and nobody could rap to it. Nobody. And we would just, man, there was like 10 of us in there trying to dance. I'm like, it's my turn, come on. I couldn't even get a delivery. I couldn't get a delivery off. It was crazy. I couldn't do nothing. But I got it now. And I'm still going. I'm one of the last of my age to still be rapping. It's a blessing. And I just want y'all to know that I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Everybody who still supported me, I appreciate y'all. I be in my feelings sometimes because I don't call my clients my family. I mean, I don't call my clients. I don't call my clients clients. I call my clients family. So when y'all do something to me, y'all go behind my back or do something just because I've done stuff to people. I've done things, you know what I'm saying? I can't sit up here and act like I haven't. You know what I'm saying? But if I did something to you back in the day, man, when I was in the streets, I got away from you. I did what I did, and I wasn't in your face like that. You feel me? I wasn't in your face like that. Y'all like to do stuff and be in people's faces and try to act like y'all so cool. And I've never robbed nobody or killed nobody, but, you know, I did mess around with a couple cats, women. And, you know, when I was younger, I don't do that stuff no more. I did. A couple people, yes, I did, you know. And I'm not proud of it, you know, but yeah, you know, and then you got the times where people thought I was messing with their girls. That's the one I get all the time. That girl might always say something about me, or they just know I'm that nigga, so they know they don't bring your girl around me. Don't bring your girl to the barbershop. Don't do it. If you ain't player, bro, and like you say you are, don't bring your girl to the barbershop, player. That's where the men at. That's where the men at, brother. You know, where I come from in Muskegon, outside Detroit, cats be coming into the barbershop. I seen this nigga come into the barbershop with so much money. It was crazy. He had like at least 20, 30,000 on him. He was pulling out money. That day changed my life. I seen this cat come in, he pulled out money out of every pocket, stacks. And I was like, I want to be like him. He was in the barbershop. I was like, man, this barbershop feeling. I just remember sitting in the barbershop playing the game. I'm like, man, this barbershop, I love it. Like, that's when I really was like, man, this is what I want to do. The vibe of it, the people that was coming in, the important money getters, the businessmen, the everything. Well, I didn't really grow up seeing too many businessmen, you know. I didn't grow up seeing, my dad, he wore a suit because we went to Jehovah's Witness. Of course, he didn't go to church. I don't think I ever seen my dad at church. It's crazy now that I think about it, because he was just a regular dude until he got stationed to Missouri for some odd reason. I think because we left Germany. We left Muskegon, went to Germany, and from Germany, we went to, before Germany, we went to Texas and a couple other states. I know we was in El Paso, Texas, and a couple other spots. And then we moved out to Germany. And then after that, we came back to the States and moved to Missouri, because I think he was trying to get back closer to Michigan so he could be with his family. And that's what I'm gonna do one day, you know. One of these days soon, I'm gonna go back home and be around my mom, because I never had a chance to, I haven't been around my mom since I was 15. I ran away from home when I was 15 years old and never went back. So I've been out here ever since. No felonies, no misdemeanors, you know, just me. And a lot of people think they know me, but they don't know me. You feel me? A lot of people think they know me, and they don't know me. You know, you don't know me. You think you know me, but you don't know me. And it goes back to what my grandma always said. You gotta know toe to love toe. If you don't know toe, you're not gonna love toe. But once you know toe, you'll fall in love. And I've went by that my whole entire life, you know. I went through that my whole entire life. People just, even for the people who think they know me, but they don't know me, You know, they would think they know me. They'll be, oh, it's cool, cool. As soon as I do something they don't like or do something that they don't feel or disagree with, they cut me completely off, or they just start hating on the low. Just start hating and doing little funny little stuff instead of just leaving me alone. Instead of just being like, you know what, Tom, I don't want to mess with you no more. Just disappearing out of my life. They want to stay in my life. They want to play these little weird games. They want to act funny to the point where I see it and feel it. Because you can't hide nothing from me. You just can't. I feel everything. I don't know what it's called, empath. I'm starting to get into the weird energies. I mean, not the weird energies, because it's just life. See, my dad and mom never talked about energies. They never talked about special abilities that some people are born with. They never talked about feeling people's energies and weeding out the snakes in your life and watching out for fake friends. They never really talked about that type of stuff. You know, it taught me a lot. It was more of a hands-on, like construction and building things and landscaping. You know, that's why my shop is put together so well. You know, because they taught me more hands-on things. A lot of it was all hands-on. Fighting was one of them. They taught me how to kick some butt. For real, for real. They taught me how to kick some butt. They taught me, you know, never lose in the streets, ever. And if you ever getting jumped, you focus on that one person. You focus on that one person. If they jumping you, you focus on that one person. You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing what I was taught. And but everything else, the credit, all that. I was 15 when I ran away, so we didn't even get a chance to even get on that level. And it took me years to understand that, because I was always like, if it wasn't for my parents, if it wasn't for my parents. And it was so crazy, because when I turned, I was 24 years old, trying to go to school. And I was 24 when I finally made it to my second barber school. And when I went in there to apply for financial aid, I'm like, these people are going to, I come from a family of 6. My mom is a single mom. These people are going to give me all the money I need to go to college. I came from nothing. I'm from Muskegon, Michigan, one of the worst employment rates in America. I think it was like top 3 or top 5. You know, that's where I came from. Like, my mom's a single mom. They're going to see the fact that she has 6 kids, and they're going to give me some free money. So when I went in there, I gave them my information, and it was like, you don't qualify for anything. I'm like, man, it just killed my whole world. I was like, what do you mean? They was like, well, you're gonna have to pay for school, because when the financial aid went through, you didn't qualify for anything. And I'm like, how? And I came from a family of 6 with a single mom, and, you know, and truth be told, I ran away from 15. I really stayed with my grandma, you feel me? So my grandma wasn't my, you know, legal guardian. I ran away to stay with her, you feel me? So she couldn't really vouch for nothing. So I thought it went off my mom. I'm like, yeah, my mom's a single mom from the worst hood in America, goddamn it. We finna get some free money. Boy, them folks told me, boy, you don't qualify for nothing, brother. You don't qualify for nothing. And that's what I was like, whoa. It woke me up, but I was so asleep still, because I was in the streets. I had the whole street, small mind mentality. You know what I'm saying? For the people I was around. I wasn't around millionaires. I was around people who just didn't have no money. They didn't have no money. I'm gonna be real with you. You know. Then I started hanging out in the clubs. I was hanging out in the club, and I was hanging with the wrong people. And it really wasn't, because I was hanging with, like, when I first came up here, shout out to my boy. Shout out to my boys who I first met when I came up here. They still rock with me now, is what I wanted to say. But when I first came up here, I started hanging with, I was with my brother all the time. We were so focused on the music, and it really wasn't a way to get out. So it really wasn't a way to get the music out here. So it wasn't a Facebook, it wasn't a YouTube. Like I said, it was all off word of mouth. So me not having an outlet, I had to do a lot of street, and I would make a song. It's funny because I see artists do this now. I would make one song and be like, I made it. I made one song and now I'm on. Now I'm going to get some money. It don't work like that. It don't work like that, brother. I see so many artists get in there in that studio and make one song and think they gonna make it. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. If you cheap, you're not going nowhere, brother. It's all about the marketing. Life is about marketing. It just ain't music. Life is about marketing. Once you learn the marketing, you learn the game. We're gonna be getting into that too. We're gonna give you free game, but you know. Get in the studio, I made one song, now I'm Jay-Z, and I done made it, and I'm gonna be rich. Don't work like that. I had that mentality for so long. This is the song that's gonna get me on. I wasn't even trying to make one hit. I just thought about if I made a bunch of music and did a bunch of mixtapes, that I would be on, and it doesn't work like that. So all the young cats now, because a lot of y'all starting to get older, y'all starting to see where you're gonna be at because you're not doing anything, you don't have a purpose. Just because you make music doesn't mean music is your purpose. I shouldn't say that because you can make as much music as you want. Just because you're making music and you're trying to go somewhere with it doesn't mean you're gonna make it. Just because you made a couple songs, you probably made a couple mixtapes, 20, 30 videos, females all in the videos, the guns in the videos, you're not going nowhere, brother. If you didn't get at least 500,000 plays every single time you drop, you're not going nowhere. And even if you do get 1 million plays, okay, let's say you get 1 million plays. That's $4,000. That's the typical what? I think it's like 1,000. No, I think it was like 5,000. Okay, let's say you get $4,000 for 1 million views. And you're getting that every single rip. Now, only thing you're getting is the 4,000, G. You're not getting a record deal from that. It don't work like that. It's consistency. It's a lot of money. If you're not spending $250,000 a year on just your music, you're not going nowhere. And the marketing, the music, the videos, the cameos, the features, it's so much to come with the music. You're not going nowhere. So I started rapping late. Finally got the hang of it, but I was so cheap. And about time I did get the hang of it, I was already 25. In rap years, that's like being LeBron's age, damn near retired. A lot of rappers get on at 17. Let's say the average rapper gets on at 17. About 25, that's 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That's 8 years in the game already. 8 years. Most NFL and NBA careers don't even last that long. That's 8 years already in the game if you went in at 17. That's if you went in at 17. You feel me? That's if you went in at 17. That's 8 years in the game, about 25. You're already should be thinking about retirement and getting other artists on and getting your pay. Your paperwork got to be there in the first place. Your paperwork ain't right. You ain't copywritten. You're not on BMI. You're not on ASCAP. You have no credentials. You really didn't, like me, you really didn't get paid for your music because you didn't learn the business side of music. You're not going nowhere. We're going to touch on the business side of music too. I'm giving you everything. I'm giving you everything. But yeah, I hope everybody having a good morning, man. I'm about to head to the gym. Get it in episode 2. Started rapping late. Was really cheap with the music. Every female I would meet, I thought that I had to have sex with. And didn't really gain any fans because I didn't know how to keep my thing in my pants. You know what I'm saying? And at the age of 40, about to be 41, I've learned so much on that too. So much, man, so much. We're gonna get into all that too. The power of keeping your dick in your pants. We're gonna get into that too. This ain't for the kids, man. You know, my audience ain't for the kids, it's for the grown-ups. Even though I know my kids is gonna be watching this ain't for the kids, it's for the grown-ups, 21 and older, 21 and older. The world is getting colder and it's all on your shoulders. You are down, you're depressed. Your energy is so low you can't even get out of bed. I'm gonna help you with all that. We're gonna raise your vibration. Oh, look at that, y'all see that? I know y'all seen that. Watch this. Look at that power coming from my hands. I can feel it. I was doing sun gazing this morning. I need to go do some earthing. Earthing is when you plant your natural feet on the natural grass and you connect to the earth. The earth is a magnet, you are a battery. You're recharging the battery. And that's what I think we're gonna go today. I got my coffee. Where's my coffee at? I'm gonna, next time I get on here, we're gonna do the coffee. I'll show y'all what I'm drinking. Anti-cancer, anti-inflammatory, anti-everything. Chaga, $25 a bag. Chaga Wagga, baby. Chaga Wagga. Chaga coffee, 100% Arabic. It's 100% Arabic. I think it was made in the sun. I drink a lot of sun coffees, you know, no GMO. I try to go to all organic stores and I can feel it in my body. The more I do organic stuff, I can feel my body changing. I can feel my body, my frequency rising. You know what I'm saying? Raise that frequency up. Do some sun gazing. You know, do some sun gazing. Look into that sun. Open your mind. Open your heart. Open everything. The 7 chakras. Open them up. Yeah, open them up. So started rapping late. Didn't do what I was supposed to do. Got caught up in the local beef. Didn't travel like I was supposed to travel. And then I just didn't go nowhere. Yep, I stuck around here for too long. You can't do that with music because even when you make it, you got to get up out of here and move around. And we're going to be touching on all that. So we're going to leave that right there. If you tuned in today, I love y'all. Few questions for y'all. What's your purpose in life? Is your spouse acting right? Where's your confidence? And if you're single, what is your dating life like? What is your dating life looking like? We're gonna be going on some dates, I think. I just be so scared to go on dates around here because the women, they're so low caliber, so low caliber. So maybe I should start dating the low caliber women, not sleeping with them. I'm not sleeping with nobody right now. I've been on a self-cleanse for a while, you know. I'm not just having sex no more. It's deeper. I need a connection. Once you exit the pussy out, man, it's a whole nother game. It's a whole nother mind frame. It's a whole nother way of living. We're gonna be talking about that too. The power of no sex for men, black men, especially. Y'all know how we do. We like to hump on everything, man. We are very horny people, and if you don't have the right people in your ear and you're not around the right people when they talk sex, you're gonna fall right into the category, brother. You can't fuck everything. You can't. At 40 years old, I finally realized that you can't fuck everything. You cannot do it. Think about all the women you slept with. Do y'all still talk? Exactly. We're gonna get into all this free game. Well, it's your boy Total Barber, man. If you tuned in today, we got a lot more to talk about. This is just the beginning. I just want to give y'all an introduction to who I am, so y'all know. I'm Total Barber, AKA nickname Wintertime, the hood's last hope, you know, the heavyweight champ. I go by many names, you know what I'm saying? Total Barber, y'all know what it is, man. If y'all ain't said a prayer today, we're gonna say one. Bow your heads, y'all know what this is. We're doing this every episode, man. So if you didn't pray, we're gonna pray together. Bow your heads, Lord, I just wanna say thank you for everything. Thank you so much for just waking us up. Thank you so much for putting a different perspective in our life. Thank you so much for sharpening my knowledge. Thank you so much for my kids. And thank you so much for my life. Thank you so much, and just bless everybody in this world, and and everybody that's tuning in. Just bless them. Bless them, Lord. Give them that knowledge and that wisdom. We're praying for knowledge and wisdom today, God. We're praying for knowledge and wisdom today. So thank you. Keep on blessing us. In God's name, amen. Peace.